Welcome to the Cuphead Show! Yes, no, I've absolutely fallen in love with Cuphead all over it again. Hi everybody, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Cuphead Show, which is an animated show, but we'll get into all of that in a bit. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hope you're all doing well. Let's just get straight into this, because I'm going to tell you straight up front that if it wasn't for Kenobi, the Cuphead Show would probably be my favourite thing to come out this year, which is saying something. So let's just get into it. So what is the Cuphead Show? Well, it's a half animated, half stop motion sketch show, I want to describe it as, based around the story of the video game Cuphead, and it has the same characters, it's the same concept, it's just obviously told in a different way, and better way, if I dare so say. It's set on the Inkwell Isles, which is the setting of the video game, and we just get to follow the goofy story of one Mr. Cuphead and one Mr. Mugman, and we just see all their wacky, goofy adventures. However, one day, in like the first episode in fact, they're at a carnival and Cuphead strolls upon a game that he's really good at. However, when he loses, he uncovers a horrible truth that the game is created by the devil and is actually created to steal people's souls. So when he loses the game, he actually loses his soul to the devil. However, Cuphead does not give away his soul, leaving the devil to sort of chase after them throughout the entire season, because he wants Cuphead's soul, basically. So like I said, this is sort of like a sketch comedy show. However, each episode is one sketch situation. It's not like several sketches in one episode. And we just like go along with it. The best part about it is, though, that it's a sketch show with an underlying narrative, which is expertly done. I do not know how they've done that. I actually liken this to something like The Muppet Show, just with an added layer of narrative. With a side note, I'm actually writing a video about The Muppet Show, so stay tuned for that. I'm actually very excited for that project. But yeah, it's just a goofy, wacky time, and it's hard to explain why the humor is so good. It just is. Like, it's slapstick, but it's an elevated level of slapstick. And the fact that this show has a narrative is what I love about it so much. Because when you think about it, a lot of sketch shows are just sketch shows. I mean, that's what sketch shows are. They're not really meant to make you think about anything. They're made there to make you laugh. However, this has a story. And in fact, that story has really good exploration of themes such as friendship and relationships, which is awesome, because if something like a sketch show can make you think about the relationships in your life, like your relationship with your brother or your siblings, if you have any, that is almost the definition of like storytelling. Not to spoil it too much, but Cuphead really does go in depth with the relationship that Cuphead and Mugman have. And it's like weirdly emotional, and I don't want to speak about it too much in case of spoilers, but it's really, really good. Okay, of course we've got to talk about the aesthetics, because oh boy, Jesus Christ, this show is beautiful. It of course has animation, which is beautiful, but they actually pair that with practical sets. Like, they draw on top of practical sets that they've made and captured, and it is beautiful. It's like MODOK, but like a step above that. This use of the animation style sets it apart from everything else I've ever seen, and continues this Cuphead legacy of being that quite different thing in the industry. Cuphead, there's nothing really like it, and I'm really glad that there's a show about the game that's like, there's nothing else like that as well. And that's why I think it's the best video game adaptation, because not only does it stick to the source material, unlike other like productions, but it also elevates it. It makes it even better. It understands what it has done in the past and knows exactly what to do with itself in the future. And the music is absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful. It continues this sort of swing and jazz vibes, which are just impeccable. But it also adds a few more sort of like lyrical songs in there, which is also great, you know, using the medium to its full advantage. And especially that main theme, which was sung excellently by me in the intro, was also really great. Like, the intro sequence I could watch over and over and over and over again. Like, I do not want to skip it. And lastly, what I love about this show so much, and something that's becoming more prevalent in my preferences for TV shows and movies, is that all the episodes are at max like 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes at a push. It's short, and it's like you could binge this in a day if you wanted to. It is absolutely excellent. Like, it understands that it's a slapstick comedy, and it's not going to waste your time. It's not going to take itself too seriously. It's excellent. Like, it has that, like, understanding, and I just quite appreciate that, because time is of the essence nowadays. But even better, the episodes may be short and snappy, however, they don't sacrifice any of the narrative or any of the story. Like, they pace themselves really excellently. They're not rushing things, they're still letting things have those beats that we need them to. Yeah, which is, again, excellent writing on their parts. So, should you watch the Cuphead show? And it's a big fat capital yes. This show is amazing because it understands how to balance everything. It understands how to balance style, understands that it also needs a good narrative, and it just understands how to do everything really well. Not many shows, especially TV shows, know how to do both things really well. It's either style over substance, or substance over style. It's mostly style over substance, to be fair. But this has both of them, and that is absolutely masterful, in my opinion. There's nothing that I would improve about this show except from that I wish there was just more of everything. Like, I just want more episodes, and we're getting a season 2, hopefully sometime soon, so that's great news. So that's the Cuphead show. Yes, you should watch it because it's absolutely beautiful and will make you reflect on weird things in your life, which is cool, I guess. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for commenting and liking, subscribing. It all really helps, so thank you so much. And before you go and watch the Cuphead show, because you really go do that now, can you just have a great day? Thank you.